Hello friends. Have you seen a thermostat in your AC, the air conditioner? What you do is you set a particular temperature, say 24 degrees Celsius. Now, whenever it exceeds or dips further, it will come back to the temperature that you have set on it. That means if it goes higher, at a point it will trip and it will come back to 24 degrees. If it dips lower than 24, it will again trip at a time and come back to 24 degrees Celsius. Is that right? Have we seen it in our air conditioners? And that is how it keeps us cool? Welcome to today's video, my dear friends. And like I had explained or mentioned in my last video, I have divided 3 days of my videos in different categories. So I'd like to begin sharing with that, and then I'll come back why I shared the thermostat story with you all. So I am Rohini, and I have been uploading a few videos. It began with your questions. Thank you very much for all of you who asked me the questions and helped me to overcome my fear of facing the camera and starting a YouTube channel. So I'm eternally grateful to you all for giving me that kickstart. And so after a few weeks of sharing and uploading a few videos, I have come up with, then you all asked me to start something in Hindi. So I've done that as well for the last 2 weeks. So I've come up with 3 names with the help of my children. And so I upload one on Tuesday. It's mostly Tuesday night, late night. So it may come sometime Tuesday night, Wednesday early morning, around somewhere midnight. So the Tuesdays will be Thoughtful Tuesdays, where mostly I'll be answering the questions that come from you, or something which is really thought provoking to us, which we really need to think how we can apply in our own daily lives. Yeah, so Thoughtful Tuesdays. The Thursday video is going to be a Hindi video. So I've come up with a Hindi name, Gehen Gurwar, where we will deep dive into some topics. And then there is this Saturday video, which will be Subconscious Saturdays. So, my dear friends, the reason why I even started on this journey was my interest in the power of our subconscious mind. And that has led me to several trainings, several certifications, and I'm still on that journey. I still have to go a long way to really deep dive into the depths of our own subconscious mind and the power of our subconscious mind. And in on these Saturdays, the subconscious Saturdays, I would like to share with you whatever I have learned so far from the great people like Tony Robbins, Bob Proctor, and many other. So I'd be sharing a few things on Saturdays about our subconscious mind and the power of our subconscious mind, which is my pet topic, and something which I truly enjoy sharing with everyone and truly love experimenting and observing it in the people around us. So thank you so much. Now coming back. Oh, by the way, please do let me know if you like my 3 names: the Thoughtful Tuesdays, Gehen Guruar, and Subconscious Saturdays. I would really like to know. Or if you have any other suggestions, let's see. All right, coming back to the thermostat example. So why did I give you the thermostat example? My dear friends, our subconscious mind does not have a choice. It simply records all the experiences that we have, and it stores within itself that information in the form that it understands. Okay, that it understands. So let me give you another example. All right, so there's this girl who was asked to stand up in the class. She was about 10, 11 years old. She was asked to stand in the classroom, and her teacher asked her to read a paragraph. Now she started reading. The power Everyone started laughing in the class. The teacher gave her a disgusted look. She said, "Sit down." Then she turns to another smart boy. She says, "John, stand up. Now you read." She tells, she tells the girl, "Sit down. It's okay." Do you see the difference in the tone? Now, the message that the teacher has given this girl is, "Oh, you can't do that." And what message does she give John? "John, you read it. You are awesome. You can do it in a jiffy. You can really take it in your own stride." And this poor girl, let's call her Jane. And this poor girl, Jane, feels now very small. She's afraid to talk anywhere in public. Now she grows up. Now she's no more a 10-year-old girl. She's now 24, 25 years old. She started working. She's overcome a lot of fear. She's a big girl. Nobody should make her feel small. And she's really worked on herself. And she said, "Okay, I can do whatever I want to." And in the office, she's created a very good presentation. She goes and stands in front of the people to present it. And the moment she stands there, everyone is looking at her. She freezes. She's not able to utter a single word. So what has happened? Dear friends, when she was little and when she was ridiculed and laughed at by the teacher and the class, her subconscious mind registered how she felt. And now, because she had forgotten that incident, but the subconscious mind had not. And the subconscious mind is the protector. And it has all the memories that were ever stored. And it has now come to her rescue. It is trying to shut her down. Says, "Jane, don't speak. If you speak, people will ridicule you." So it has now shut Jane up. How many of you can relate with this, my dear friends? Or how many of you have seen examples like this? People say, "Oh, I'm not good in speaking. Oh, I'm not good at this. Oh, I'm not good at that. Oh, no, it is not my cup of tea." That is because they have set their thermostat at that. And now, why does Jane remember this incident and not so many other incidents in her life? And why did that come up only at that particular point when she stood up in front of the people to present her? That's because, my dear friends, our subconscious mind stores everything inside it. Any incident that we attach our feelings, our emotions to, is stored in our system. Anything which is stored in the form of pictures, in the form of audio. This girl probably remembered, or the subconscious mind remembered, how everyone's laughter rang in that room. Or she, or the subconscious mind of hers, remembered the feeling, the feeling where she felt really small because of the ridicule. She probably remembered the teacher's face, the teacher's expression as if it was yesterday. Even if consciously she did not, the subconscious did. Now I would like all of you to think of an incident which makes you feel the happiest or which makes you feel the saddest. Just take a moment and think about it. Do you see it as if it was happening right in front of you? Do you hear the voices, the tone of the voice? The tone of the voice? Do you hear the colors that were present over there? Exact clothes that people were wearing? Exact expression on people's faces? whether it was the happiest incident or whether it was the saddest incident. And does it make you remember or transport you to that time? Does it make your heart smile or does it make your heart cringe? Each of us in our life book has an incident which has made us the happiest, and each of us has an incident that feels really, really pathetic, that makes us feel very small, that makes us cringe. So my dear friends, our subconscious mind remembers things mostly in visuals, audios, and kinesthetic, that is the feeling. And that is why a lot of schools have started using this methodology to teach children so that they can give them the experience. If they're teaching them about something, they show them the object, they help them to feel the objects, they help them to experience it. There are two other senses, that is our taste, smell. So just imagine any incident that you think of. Sometimes we also remember the taste it left in our mouth or the kind of smells, along with the audios, visuals, and how it made us feel. Try to imagine all these things. So that, my friends, is continuously stored in our own subconscious mind. Now, another very, very simple example I want to give you. You have already decided what kind of a person you are, or you have already decided how big you can grow, in the sense how much money you will earn, what kind of relationships you will have, or I don't have good relationships. If that is what you have decided for yourselves, obviously that's what is going to happen to you. Or if you think I'm not a very intelligent person, then of course you're not an intelligent person. Even when you see a student, you're not going to make an effort to become an intelligent person. So like Henry Ford says, whatever you say, you're right. Whatever it is that you say. If you say I'm good, you're right. If you say I'm bad, you're right. Either ways, you are always right, my dear friends, because that is how you see yourself. And that is how you have completely sunken into your own subconscious mind. That this is your limit, this is your thermostat. If you go higher than that, if you do better than that, then you will do quickly something to come back to this level. If you go lower than that, you will quickly come up to that level. So we will always stay at the standard that we have decided for ourselves. Just think about some incidents in your own life, and you can really assess it on your own. So my dear friends, NeuroLinguistic Programming is one language. It literally means the language of your neurons or the language of your brains, with which you can program it, reprogram it. Anything that we have learned can be unlearned and relearned. Once we really change our mind, we can obviously do that. Now, yeah, coming back to the example that I was trying to give you, the simplest one. Just imagine every day when you wake up in the morning, which foot do you put down first? And if you think about it, every day, that is the foot you put down first. Because that is the habit that you have developed over the years. And subconsciously, you don't think that, oh, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to put my right foot down every day. No, you don't, do you? When you go to wear your footwear, if you wear your shoes on the right foot first, you're going to wear your shoe on the right foot first every time. If you go to the bathroom to brush your teeth, if you reach out for the brush with your left hand every day, you know the drill. So, my dear friends, Where have you set your thermostat at? So in these on these subconscious Saturdays, we are going to discuss several facets of our subconscious mind. So this was the very first thing that I would, first introduction that I really wanted to give all of you and set your thinking. Let us see what we come up with next week. Next week, we'll see a few more examples and see the workings of our subconscious mind. Let's see where it goes. If you have any suggestions for it, please do let me know. I'm really trying to work on this pattern. Since I've started these video series, I am really coming up with creative ideas thanks to all of you. And all of you have been very generous, very kind in encouraging me and really helping me to take this forward. And I really wish I had started it a year ago, but then everything has its own time. And this is precisely what has happened in my own case as well. I have always had this fear of facing the camera, fear of how can I do it on my own. And here today I am doing this on my daughter's phone in front of you. So we don't really need this and that and some fancy paraphernalia to start anything that we want to. If we have been putting things away because of some fears that we have decided for ourselves, some thermostat, some Lakshman Rekha that we have built for our own self, some line, some border that we've drawn around ourselves, my dear friends, let us see what that limitation we have set around ourselves. What is that limitation that we have set around ourselves, and really break the boundaries, break the barriers, and realize our own true potentials. We might just be surprised. So thank you very much. That would be for today. If you are enjoying these videos, please do like, share, and subscribe. Anything, whether you like my videos or don't like, wherever you find any scope of improvement, please do let me know in the comments below. And please do check out my videos that are showing on the screen towards the end. And do let me know. And please share it with anyone you think might benefit from these videos. Thank you so very much. You've been very kind. Please continue to give me this love. And until we meet again, please keep shining with loads of love and a sprinkle of stardust. Rohini. Thank you.